Alright, this is the double horse 9117. It's a ready to fly kit, meaning that it comes with the helicopter and the radio and the battery. Everything is already what they call binded, meaning that the helicopter is linked to the actual radio. The only thing you have to purchase is the 6 AA batteries that go in the radio itself. The helicopter is a 2.4 gigahertz receiver and transmitter, which means the old helicopters used to have these long antennas. They were infrared, meaning that the antenna needed to send out an infrared signal, and the minute the helicopter turned and it lost that signal, it would basically crash. With 2.4 gigahertz, you have up to 200 feet of range, which is pretty significant. Usually you don't fly it that high. The standard radio, it has 2 modes. It has the quick and the slow mode. It's in the quick right now because I had to adjust it based on the different weights, change of the batteries. I had to adjust it to actually take the quick mode. So what we're going to do is just do a small demonstration. The lights that I've put in are powered immediately as you put in the battery. The lights come on, and then the helicopter, I need to start the radio. So the first thing you do is you turn the radio on. When it stops beeping, you'll hear it bind. You check your swash plate to make sure that you have proper binding, and then I'm just going to do a very general hover. Why it moves around so much is because it's a very large helicopter in a very small space. As you add the power, it wants to climb. It's designed to fly outdoors more so than indoors. So the reason I hover it in this tight space is because if you can control it in this very small space, then it's easy to control outside. Also, the helicopter produces lift by forcing the air down. As the air hits the ground, it swirls back up. So as the helicopter moves in its own swirling mass, you'll see it oscillate and you'll see it move around. You have these 2 bars here that's called a fly bar, and what they do is they'll stabilize the helicopter when you're actually oscillating. The problem is this is not a fly barless helicopter, which would use a gyro, which would be much quicker. The fly bars almost act like a seesaw, so it oscillates, and then the oscillation gradually gets a lot less, and then it stabilizes. So when you pull back on the stick, it will move, and then it'll move in one direction and move in another. The double horse 9117, 9117 is fairly stable. It's not a hands-off helicopter yet. I still have to trim certain settings, but overall, not a bad price. Not a bad helicopter. And the price was $99. The Blade XC, by the time I finished spending for the Blade XC, all the other parts that I had to buy, all the other parts that I broke, I spent well over $300, and it was smaller than this, didn't fly half as well, and was more delicate. I mean, the Blade XC, as soon as you touch the sides, it would crack. So for my money, I would go with the double horse. And we talk about durability. The skids are very durable. I mean, you can twist them all you want. They're not going to break. These are all plastic. They're not going to break. Rotor blades aren't going to break. These are durable plastic pieces. The skids are durable. They're designed to flex. Any hard landing, it'll absorb it. The canopy itself, I'm not going to flex it too much because I don't want to crack the paint. But the canopy is a hard plastic. The helicopter is made pretty durable. It's designed to take a crash, but it's also designed so that you're not wasting your money. Like the first time you crash it, then you got to rebuild the whole thing. So overall, good purchase. All right, thank you very much.